Hello everybody, welcome back to another Space Hunters video, and today, this is going to be more of a chill video. I will be building a gunboat class ship. As you can tell, you can see the Artemis class cruiser, and the, Atlas class light cruiser. And today we will be building this, whatchamacallit, my brain was functioning, a gunboat. It's like a smaller Corvette that's maybe run by 1 to 3 people. So, yeah. That's what we will be building today, and without further ado, may the time-lapse begin. Hello. And, if you're wondering where the time-lapse is, I ran into a couple issues. There won't be a time-lapse. I'm sorry about that. This happened in the editing stage. I got it to work, and then all of a sudden it didn't want to work. So, what you're going to see next is the finished project of what I have called the Neptune class gunboat. And without further ado, may we turn to the video. Okay, and we're back. So, as you could tell, we got some of the ship done. I got a gravity generator placed in, which is something I forgot to do during the time-lapse and all that kind of jazz. We still need to do paint job and connect some stuff up, but other than that, I think it's pretty much done. Now, I'm not going to do another time-lapse because I feel like that'd be just kind of pointless. So what we're going to do is we're going to listen to some good music and just kind of work on this. Now, if you want to see more videos like this in the future, just let me know and I'll do my best. Oh, I don't actually have a ship class for this. Didn't think about it at all. Kind of want to call it, like, the Neptune class. Hold on, 1 second. Okay, so now that I've figured out that I've spelled Neptune correctly. Yeah, no, I use brackets. Brackets look better. Neptune class. Okay, and I find it amazing because when I started recording, I had a much higher frame rate than I usually do. Because, of course, if you didn't know, I use Bandicam, and that tells you, basically, what frames you're running, and when I looked up, I saw that I was running like 23 to 24 frames, probably the highest I've ever gone. It's amazing. So, what I did, and I think this helps if you're having issues with low frame rates in Space Engineers, get an external hard drive and move it onto that, because that's what happened for me at least. I don't know if that'll help everyone, but it helped me. This is amazing how fast this came along. I thought I'd be recording for a long time still. But I haven't even been recording for an hour, so amazing. And of course, this video may be like 20 minutes at most, depending on how long it takes me. But I'll probably spend like 2 hours, like, just trying to learn the editing I need to learn. Decoys. Neptune class. Now, if you've noticed, I'm naming a lot of my ships after gods and that kind of thing. Gods and titans. If I'm correct, Artemis is a god. I'm gonna Google this real fast. Is Artemis god? Artemis was the goddess of hunting, the moon. Yeah, no. So we have the Artemis class cruiser, and then here we have the Neptune class. I'm calling it the Neptune class since in Roman mythology, which is very similar to Greek mythology, Neptune is their name for Poseidon. So, yeah, that's why I went Neptune. Because this kind of reminds me of like a sci-fi kind of whale. Like something you'd see in Subnautica, like 4546B. I'm scared to use the arrow keys because I've been working on a spreadsheet recently because I play D&D, so I'm trying to make a campaign right now, and I'm worried that I'm going to like change it like into a separate box that just isn't there. If you've ever used an Excel spreadsheet, you know what I mean. Okay, thruster. Neptune class, save. Now, a lot of times people would like cut this kind of thing out. Which is kind of sad because it's like a majority of what you do in space engineering is spent in these control panels. Okay, so as you can tell, we did put a lot of Teleon anti-fighters. Also, if you are to download this ship, because once I get a carrier made, I'm going to make a collection once I learn how to do that, and post all these. Missile. Neptune class. Teleon black. Also, if you have made it this far into the video, do like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a bunch. Also, I'm changing my upload schedule to every Saturday and every Monday. Probably Monday around 3-ish. I'll have to schedule those since I do still have school. But hopefully I can get that done. And tomorrow I'm going to spend a bunch of time recording a survival episode, so hopefully we'll have that. And do let me know if you've seen this, if you want to see more of the survival series, or if you want to see anything else done in Space Engineers, because I will do my best. Class. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say it now. If you're gonna get Bandicam, because you can download for free. I would say, when you get it, have like $50 on hand to purchase the long form video, because before I would never have been able to do this. Like, if I was sponsored by Bandicam, oh boy, would they be getting a lot of praise today, and they still do every day I record. They're amazing. To be honest, if I could have the watermarks still up on the top of the screen, I would. It's small, it doesn't get in the way. They're just a really cool company. And that was a bunch of free sponsorship. Yay. I'm smart with how I do YouTube. Okay. I believe that is actually everything set up. Now I can set YouTube. Go. I need to actually take a trip over to Artemis class so I can see what its lights are set to. The Artemis still has to be one of my more favorite ships. One of those times where I went like out of my style with like the colors I used in the skins. Like I said, right now, a big inspiration for me making ships and just playing Space Engineers right now is the Garage Gamer and his Wasteland Survival series. I know I said it like 50 times before, but it's very helpful. Especially, it's like, I'm not used to building ships, at least the size and the speed and them looking okay, because I like the look of this. I feel like this building style is like perfect for me. And then of course, there will be an evolution video, probably next Saturday. Maybe I'll record it today and I'll make a video Wednesday, if that's something people want. But yeah. That is going 5.5. Which did that look out? Played nothing. Okay, that needs or what if I get rid of that? Okay. Spotlight. Okay, that. $135, 70, 5.5. That. $7.5. Okay. There we go. Lit up in here now. Now, if you're also wondering how do I paint interiors, the paint gun mod is like the most helpful thing on the face of the planet. I'd use it everywhere if I could, but I really can't. But yeah. So now it's just time for a paint job, I'd say. Let me get this lined up on spread of ships. See. Put on escape. Pin 8. If you're wondering the buttons that are used to get in and out of spectator, it's FN6 to go back to person and FN8 to go into spectator mode. Now, of course, there are a lot more buttons you can press to go into spectator mode. But FN8 is the one that allows you to move around and be a spectator. But this is more of a kind of like behind the scene kind of video, isn't it? Because y'all usually don't see this process of me building. Now, of course, I'm not going to try and make the time-lapse go too fast, but something else that needs to be recognized is that this is like my first time doing a time-lapse. I only recently, was due to the high school I go to, I have access to Adobe products, one of which being Premiere Pro, and that will be what I use. Oh, hold on. It helps if I'm in first person. Yeah. So what I do to get the, like, amazing kind of lines I get, as with the dark grays, I go into the colorable surface. And I do this. So mirror mode. The best thing about this, that function mirror mode. Like I said, like the best mod you could get for like building and that kind of thing, and just adding color in general, really amazing. Okay, now that we're done with that, we're gonna go up to the orange and find digital camo, which will be here, and we're gonna do like a stripe back here, I say. Yeah, I say straight back to here. Yeah, that looks good. Now, overall, I've been playing Space Engineers for several years now, and I only recently, if you were here on like day one of the channel, no, I only started the channel recently. This ain't something I've been doing for like years. It's maybe when I started this like in June of last year, so I haven't been doing this for too long. But man, do I love it! I am enjoying this to max. Now, if you wonder why I leave the bottom of my ships unpainted, that's because I'm lazy and I forget. Which is something I'm gonna try and avoid for this one. I'm gonna try and do like a stripe down this side, I believe. Yeah, I feel like this one is bad. Like, I'm not gonna copy every single stripe block for block. I don't want to be repetitive. Okay. There we go. Now we have a lot of Teleon anti-fighters, which is amazing. But, let's get this up on the build plate. Am I being quiet? Yeah, my cat. I got me. Come on, join me. We're going to finish this together. Yeah, no. Okay. Hopefully my cat does not jump onto my desk. Now, Control-C. Yep. She's making herself comfortable. Oh, I didn't. Good. Okay. Yeah, no, the fleet's coming along. I maybe started this fleet. Did I start it? It's a good thing that I don't delete these pallets anymore when I build a ship. I do that kind of stuff on a daily basis. I do the kind of stuff where I hit Control-C when I mean to hit Control-V, the paste. Now, I don't know if you can still hear me because I'm farther away from my microphone now since I don't want to squish my cat. But I would say that this chip... Ah! Don't move my microphone. Done in only an hour, in like 10 minutes. Holy, that's amazing. Let's take it for a little test flight, shall we? Actually, I still need to paint the interior. Can't forget about that. I feel like I have this color here, which is what I paint most of my interiors because I like the wood color. feel like it just works for interiors. Like, even though this is a battleship, you want to be fighting in style, don't you? Wouldn't you? Okay. Now that I have an extremely happy cat in my lap. That's my arm. You're doing that on purpose, aren't you? You're trying to get my attention. Like doing this dark gray and clean armor for everything inside. Sorry, one sec. Okay, sorry about that. I just sneezed. I mute my microphone whenever I have to like that. No one listens to that. I don't want to do like pattern. I want to do neat. Or no carbon fiber. I like carbon fiber. Same. And okay. Now that this is done, I feel like move this into position and ready for me to record the evolution video. Probably a couple minutes. I may need to get up and get a snack. Ow. It maneuvers just so well. I love this. It's meant to be like a fast response vehicle. A vehicle you send out when like there's a couple drones. Send this out with like a Corvette. Send two out probably because I want to make my Corvette a bit wider and a bit longer. Just enough to have like at least a room and a bridge. Really, I kind of want to. If you've ever seen the RWI Eclipse, so that's the kind of Corvette shape I want to go for. That size. But yeah, that would be. Actually, hold on. No, it's not done. I need to get a timer block in here. It's always these like small things where it's like, oh, I'm done now. No, I'm not. It's always constant. Trust me. It's usually the gyroscope and shield. I need to get the shield emitter in. Yeah, that makes sense. Because shoot. Ah. Also, if you're wondering if I've ever made one of my ships airtight, I do not see the point. To me, it kind of feels like a waste. But that's my personal opinion, and I am able to have my personal opinion, even if it's wrong. Especially for smaller ships like this, where it's like, oh, all you're doing is going on a quick mission out to see what's going on over there. It's like, I don't see the point. Build control table, because I prefer the control tables over that. I'm going to have a shield table in here. Okay. Then control didn't mean to hit tab. Go there. And I have like 6 reactors on this thing. Now hopefully that'll be able to power a small reactor. Shield. Let's see how big the shield is. Hold on. Control table. Neptune. Yes. The amazing thing about this, I already talked to myself so much. You would be astonished if you saw me talk to yourself, right? Astonishing. So doing this kind of thing and talking into the microphone and that kind of thing isn't me, because I already talked. But I get this repaired. reason why I always go with the always visible on my shields. Like, I want how they are doing. That's not too bad of a shield, and I have 4 minutes of power with no reactor. Cargo containers. Sorry. My brain does this thing where it gets item, like I literally said about 5 seconds ago. Because memory issues exist, so yeah, this kind of thing of like, oh shoot, I forgot this, or oh shoot, I forgot that happened too often. Like, shockingly concerning often. Probably also had fuel tank or 2, 5. I'm gonna try and fit in as many. Because it's one of those things like, I am cramming stuff in wherever I can. If I can fit a fuel tank there, a fuel tank is going in there. I can fit a fuel tank there, so what I will do, instead of being a normal big, just adding space, or leaving that, I'm that. Oh shoot. Yeah. Good. There, and I have X at me again. Amazing. I could put one. It would need a piston, so it would need a custom dock. Come down, because all my other ships are back. But to be honest, probably stored in kind of missile silo looking. So yeah. Also, I did work on the survival world, but I did not work on where we'll be working, which I've figured it out, and I've given it a name. We will be working on Stronghold 15, which is only like 3.17 kilometers away from Starlight. I was working on Starlight a bit last night. I was bored. I went and played Minecraft sometimes. There's that. Have all the ammo we need, and now I just do a redo thing. So we have more hydrogen tanks? No. Yeah, 3 more hydrogen tanks. That gives us an overall of 5. Save. No, I want the block on. Connector. Neptune. No, I don't know why I put a space there. I'm smart. Definitely. Oh, I keep on saying. Why did I get rid of the bracket? Ah! Nope. Neptune. Glass. Yeah. Cargo. So what I've been talking like this for probably about a half hour now. So hopefully now have everything in place. I am not having a good day today, am I? Set up action. Well, you're gonna start. Wow, I'm getting a solid 10 frames per second. Amazing. Okay. Just like the Artemis class, I will set up our class. Okay. And I do hope you enjoyed. And see you all next time. trying to get this. Come on, disappear. Disappear. Godspeed. Good